what we have is Chloe stepping into the space to sing completely against everybody else's expectations.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
What do you sing?
I know that Vanessa is dead, right?
No.
I don't. Okay. I don't know which song I can sing. Do you want a specific name or a kind of?
No. I just want the picture of. Make up something if you want. I am just interested in what it is like, because a great deal of your abilities concern what you sing. So.
Yeah. So I think I'm going to sing something like. Of course, politically involving. Like I'm going to try to push the people here to feel more concerned about the issue that Marseille is facing. Mm-hmm. Like I want them to be aware that it's a problem for them as well, not because they're protected. It doesn't, like I want them to feel guilty, mm-hmm. like mm-hmm. trying to be involved more.
Okay.
And
so something about how just throwing money at things isn't enough.
Yeah.
For something like
exactly.
That. Okay.
Yeah.
The first thing then is how much you will be affecting the direct audience that you are trying to reach. And mm-hmm. So this is what your demon's cover roll is for. And so you are going to roll in two ways. You're going to roll the demon's power, and mm-hmm. then I will tell you how much you succeed or fail by, and then that will help you perform your own music. So in other words, the demon can... First, you will see what I mean. I will show you. Okay? So go ahead and roll the demon's power, which is 8, like you did before.
Okay. I have 2 10s.
Oh, wow. Okay, I have 1 10, so you have 1 victory. So right now, just think you have 1 victory, okay? So
yeah, great.
That means that your demon has succeeded in providing what it always does for you in this, slightly important situation, so that your singing is as powerful and as effective, and as it can be. Now, what we need to do is to get your appeal across to everybody.
Mm-hmm.
And that cannot come from the demon. That comes only from you. And the way that you phrased it lets me know that it's coming from your humanity.
Oh.
Right. You're not trying to trick them. You're not trying to reason with them. You're not trying to convince them. You are trying to connect with them.
Yeah.
Right. That's what you described as far as I could tell.
Yeah.
So that means it's the humanity. So take your character's humanity score.
Where is it?
It is the higher. In your case, it is 5. Never.
Oh, it's 5.
Right. So I know your situation with the demon's binding. That's okay. So you have a humanity of 4. So now in the present, you are trying to use this humanity of 4 to connect with everybody. Do you remember how the demon got a +1 with 1 victory when it used its cover? Correct?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that 1 victory now becomes a bonus die. So you have
that's great.
1, right? So you have, in a lot of cases in Sorcerer, when you succeed, you look at how much it succeeded by, and then that becomes the bonus for your next roll in dice. So
that's great.
And that's the way the system rolls from one thing to another. You cannot save them. It has to make sense that you do that next thing that matters, and if you do, then you get the bonus. So we don't need to write it down or anything like that. It's like lightning. It strikes. Use it when you want. Use it if you want. So go ahead and roll 5 dice again. You're probably tired of rolling 5 dice now, but now you're rolling 5 dice. And we will see how you do in terms of convincing these people. I think that if you want to, I'm kind of interested in the style of the song.
Mm-hmm.
because the kind of songs they have been listening to have been very enjoyable pop hits and songs that may have been very political or sentimental long ago.
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah, I see what you mean.
But now, you know, if somebody sings a Bob Dylan song now, really, how political is that? You know, even if back then it was a protest song 50 years ago, now it's just being sentimental. Right? So
yeah,
that's the kind of thing they've been listening to.
Okay. It's difficult because I was thinking of a little bit like a diva, you know, so it would definitely be the kind of song that she would sing.
That's fine. That's fine. Just let me know. So it would be very operatic and very rich and very... Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I was thinking about this.
Okay.
So I've got a 10, a 9, a 8, a 7.
That's a fantastic roll. I rolled a 6, a 1, and a 1. So that means that you got 4 dice higher than mine, correct?
Yes. Wow.
Right. That's a 4 victory roll. How well do you think you really made an impact on all of these people?
Don't go and start crying.
Right. Oh yeah. So you have really changed things, and also leaving is no problem. These, you know, you're going to be surrounded by people who have been convinced by you and who are, you know, emotionally very touched by what you have said, and they are going to want to protect you.
Mm-hmm.
So even though security guys are probably coming up to get rid of you by now, they stop it.
Perfect.
Right. So this is a Chloe Paris moment. This is what this is what you became a sorcerer for.
Yeah.
Right. So far, so good. Okay, so we will continue with you, and we would see how perfect things become in just a moment when we cut back to this church situation and see what is happening with Livia. Because at the moment you are a little bit frozen in the headlights, as we say, right, from the car or the train. And so, but still, I would like to know at least what you begin to do.
Okay, so the thing, my reaction is, okay, let's deal with this, but not here.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's what you said to your mother, yes, okay?
Yeah.
And so, if you now are going to, you know how you told me that the demon can make you very intimidating?
Yeah.
Correct? And in this case, the church becomes almost if it was a movie, the cinematographer would enjoy this very much because they would make the framing of your character's position very sinister. It's like it's almost the church of evil all of a sudden, and you are channeling that because it's so creepy. And I mean, and in a way, it is a little bit. I mean, all the people who are here, they are probably looking. You know how people who feel very, very comfortable in their cult club space, they all look kind of a little alien to an outsider, right?
Yeah.
So all of a sudden, that feeling is very accentuated when you say that to your mother. So you're going to roll your demon's power, which is 9.
Jesus.
You guys described your demons. I just built them the way you said, and that's what we ended up with.
Yeah, now see the problem. Maybe hungry. Okay, my highest is 10.
Okay, keep going. Next.
9.
Keep going.
7.
Okay, how many do you have above 6?
Just 3.
Okay, that's fine. Your mother is almost visibly shrinks away, and it's almost as though it's hard to believe this, but her head rocks as if she's been hit. Just the strength of the reaction of the force of your personality. And although she is not entirely going to give up, you can tell that she has totally been rocked by this. This is the demonic force behind you trying to dominate and intimidate this other person. And that force is very considerable, and it's treated as damage. Right now, it's.
I was looking for forgiveness.
But if you wanted forgiveness, then maybe you should have tried humanity or some kind of gesture which had some degree of humanity in it, because that's not what you did. So
no, but it's exactly. Oh yeah.
Okay.
That's the way I deal with things.
There you go. Yeah. So therefore, what we have then is, a matter of fact, I'm going to have you make this. That's 2 times very quickly where you could have tried to connect with another person emotionally.
Mm-hmm.
One about you being a mother, and another one with your own mother. So this is kind of like all one great big action. And I think that it is time for you to roll your humanity. To do that, we need to see what your humanity is like. So first of all, let's bind your demon back in the past, okay?
Yeah. So what do I roll?
You're going to roll your lore, so that's 3 dice.
Okay. The highest is a 7.
Okay. Okay. So it has a... Now I know how strongly you have bound your demon and who won. So I know that for both of you now. Now you have to check. Now you have to check your humanity loss or not for binding the demon back then, and you will take your humanity, starting humanity, which also happens to be 5 in your case. So roll 5 dice this time.
I have 10.
Mm-hmm.
Then a 9.
You do not lose a point of humanity.
Ooh.
Okay. So right now you have 5 dice in your humanity.
Okay.
But right now you have done these behaviors which lead me to, as the GM, to say, let's make a humanity check to see if you lose any.
Okay, so I roll 5 dice.
Now you roll 5 against itself, and I will tell you, what is your
9.
highest? 9? Okay, correct?
Yeah.
I'm not sure I heard.
9, yes.
Okay, yes. All right, so you do not lose a point of humanity. I did not roll a 9 or higher. So,
that's why I acted that.
Yeah. So, but that also should now show you 2 ways that I had you do humanity rolls. One, when you did a behavior that was empathetic and open to others. When Chloe was open to others and connected with them, you use your humanity as an ability. When you do things that I consider are ethically admirable or ethically unsound, then we make humanity checks and rolls to see if it goes up or down. Right? Okay. I should clarify, that's never the same roll. Either you're rolling to see if it goes up, or you're rolling to see if it goes down. Okay. You don't get this either way from the same roll. That doesn't happen. So, okay. Let's take a look at your... let's take a look now at the new situation that is occurring in this church.
God.
And for you, this is a matter of your lore. You need to roll your lore, which is 3, as an ability.
$10.
Wow. Okay. Well, it's very clear. Ever since your mother mentioned the ring, but now, much more intensely, there is a demon that has entered this same space. It is in the church. It is here, and now you can see it. And it is the ring, and it is on the finger of one of the other people, one of the other members of the club in this room.
What? Yes,
and also, you realize this is a demon.